What is going on, my people? We are back with another episode of the PGP podcast. This is episode 322. My name is Wale, your host, here with my amazing co-host. I have the queens in the building. Queen Cheeks to my left, Queen Cass to my right. Ladies, how y'all doing?
Good.
Word twinning today. Double mint, peppermint.
Time and
oh yeah, right? Good. It's gonna be man, I can already feel like it's gonna be a good episode. Y'all gonna be on bullshit. I think I'm gonna get jumped.
I didn't expect us to be twinning.
You're weird. Look at how y'all smiling too. Even the top fronts look the same. Like that shit's crazy.
I can't.
Cheeks are rosy. I love to see a black woman. That's dope. Y'all are beautiful. I'm glad y'all.
See what you put together here.
I mean, y'all had to say yes. I didn't do shit. I just asked. But I'm happy that I got y'all here with me. Goddamn, it's gonna be a good episode. I'm on bullshit today, just so you know. I'm on bullshit.
He was ready to put his shades on.
Yeah, I was ready.
Oh damn, I didn't bring my shades.
You don't have to,
It's a him thing. It's a him thing. Just him.
But I'm on bullshit today.
Okay.
Shades off.
Grab mine too.
Yeah. Because I might have 5 pair in my car. Tell you the truth. But, you know, my head's too big to fit 3 of the pairs. And I'm not saying y'all got big heads, but your heads aren't small. So I wouldn't want to hand you a pair and it, you know what I mean? Nah, you can stretch them out. I just don't know if what that would do for the, self-esteem and all of that shit. You know what I mean? So we ain't going to do shades. But anyway, we got a special guest in the building. I've been trying to get this brother on this pod since I started this pod almost a decade. It's my guy. I think I met him at 18. So that's fucking 17 years. He's one of the
old as hell.
Well, old, bro. Old. And we're gonna talk about it later. It's one of the topics. Washed. But this dude is one of the top fucking DJs in the state. Any genre of music you name, he can play. He can out. His set's probably better than 95% of the DJs out here. My motherfucking brother, my Ghanaian brother, my West African brother from another Mr. DJ D-Wun is in the building. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, peeps? How y'all feeling?
Great,
good.
brother.
Right.
Happy to have
Great.
you on the show.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate it.
Word.
Happy to be here.
Word.
Time with this jokes over here.
I mean, it is what it. You on bullshit too, though. Yo, have y'all ever been to a DJ D-Wun DJ'd party?
I don't think so.
I think so. I've been to a few.
Yo, so this is if I really wanted to be petty, I could call this nigga nickname the dancing DJ. This nigga comes around the booth.
He do be dancing.
And he be killing it
See?
to all the Afrobeat shit. He has a set that he'll throw on. He has a playlist that he'll throw on specifically so he can get his shit off for 30 minutes. And the white girls are going, and he eats that shit up.
I know he do be doing the dances. I remember.
He be killing the African electric slide. I don't know nothing.
Not the African electric slide.
That's what it is. That's the African electric slide. You know that's the African electric slide. I don't even know how to do that shit. After this shit, I like the jump fucks with me. It's like, how do you do this? Yo, the beat is like fast enough where it throws you up, but he be fucking that shit up. And I'm standing behind the nigga trying to follow him. And it's like, you know what? He got that. I'm just like, yeah. Because I don't know how to do that shit. But yeah, DJ D-Wun, man, one of the best in the motherfucking state, best in New England. This nigga's all over the place. He's going to Texas and fucking Chicago and Cali and shit now. Mexico, you did Cancun, 2 springs in a row, nigga. Like, who do you think you are?
It was Punta Cana.
Whatever, nigga. There was some type of
Cancun before.
Nigga, there's some type of fucking Spanish rice over there. Fuck, who you think you are being successful and great and loving what you do and actually like doing it on a high level? Nigga.
Right?
Me, I don't shame on me.
I was there when you ripped Block Island too.
Oh yeah.
That was lit.
Block Island.
They didn't want us to come back after that.
Oh, that was
That's with the fights last summer.
That was Block.
You were there the year before too.
Yeah,
when it was actually really good.
But then after that, it was like, all right.
It was on some other
right
shit.
after COVID.
Yeah.
All the restrictions was going, so everybody's reggae fest be lit, and it was like it was packed.
And it was more Negro.
packed.
It was way more packed than it usually is. So I was already, but it was crazy that like speaking of it, that like it really happened like the last 10 minutes.
It always happens like that.
Like, all right, we had a good time.
These ain't shit niggas are considerate. They know. They paid money.
I can't.
They ain't gonna fuck up the money they
Right
paid
at the
to get in
beginning.
there.
Right, nah.
Why would you do that an hour in?
He's like,
I'm
yeah,
gonna wait.
we got
I'm gonna
15 minutes of time.
I'm gonna size my ops up from the other side of the beach for 3.5 hours, and I'm gonna wait until that fucking ferry is 20 minutes away, and I'm gonna ruin it for everybody in that bitch.
And then you got to take the ferry back with everybody.
And all of them, every single one of them goofy ass motherfuckers got pulled right off the ferry. Nope,
that shit crazy.
you on the video? We're looking for you. Yeah, and we're gonna hold this ferry.
And then I seen the Coast Guard. But
Yo, the
that shit was
Coast Guard. That was insane.
that shit was crazy.
Over nothing too. It's always over nothing. It's never over
insane.
anything serious, yo. It's crazy out here. But yeah, say all that to say this nigga's really good at what he does, and we're happy to have him here. So we don't even have to do check-in. We're just gonna rapid fire interview you, sir, and I'm gonna start it off with the first question. What inspired you to DJ?
I think for me, it was back in high school. Went to my homecoming dance.
Where'd you go to high school?
Classical.
Okay. Oh, classical had some good. I went to the classical prom in like 06. That shit was crazy. The senior
Classical
prom.
had some good dances. Like, luckily they had, good student council put up money and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I went there, graduated class of 02. Like I said, I'm old as hell.
Yep.
So, but the homecoming DJ that year, he was killing it. And I remember.
You want to shout him out or we don't fuck with him?
I honestly can't remember the dude.
Okay, gotcha.
Whoever he was, it
Say
was
that.
fucking nice. It
Okay.
was him and his boy. But I remember it was right before the Rough Riders Volume 1 album dropped.
Yep.
This dude had played this Jay-Z record, stopped it, and it's like, and nobody knew the record because obviously this album hadn't even come out yet, whatever. It's like, yo, he let the hook rock, stopped it, said some shit on the mic, hyped everybody up. He dropped it again. By the time the hook came back in, everybody was singing it, everybody was there. I was like, yo, I want to be able to do this shit. And the song was that Jigga My Nigga, that Jigga, what's my motherfucking name? I was like, yo, the thing is, that was
That is
like,
a slapper.
what the fuck is this?
Yep.
Like, and of course, it's Jay-Z is one of the biggest rap fucking artists at the time, still, whatever.
Golden era.
Yeah, so like people going crazy, like, yo, what's this new Jay-Z record? Like, what? And now that kind of like inspired me to kind of be able to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
How old were you? 22? This was your senior year?
Nah, this was like my sophomore year.
Got you. So you were 15.
Yeah.
Got you. When did you buy your first piece of equipment?
I would say my junior year.
What was it? Turntable?
Yeah, 2 old ass belt drive, if DJs know, belt drive Gemini turntables. I had like the old school Newmark mixer with like the 12-second sampler on it, so you can like sample something. Like if you want to loop a beat, you can sample it on there and
Okay.
stuff like that. But,
Got you. Okay. Cheeks?
So for your set list, is there ever, do you have a, let me see. Is there one song, no matter where you're DJing, it's usually in that rotation? Like one.
Ida Mamose. I
feel
don't know the words.
No, I don't know no words either. But
Yo, he be in Newport at the
Like
docks. 700 fucking South Regina students. And they go crazy. They don't know what the hell's going on.
Right.
it's like good beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that would definitely be one. And the other one that the M Nike that shit.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But like I think personally with me, like just where I'm at now, I started to realize not even just with the Afro beats. I like playing more events where I can play like a lot of international music because I feel like just where we're at with music in general with everybody with your black, white, fucking yellow, red, purple.
Yep.
Everybody can feel music. Everybody can enjoy music. If it's something you don't know, as long as it's got a good energy, a good beat to it, I feel like you can just get into it.
So you like testing that out?
Yeah, I like testing it out. Some people may like I get people in the crowd like, oh, why are you playing this Taylor Swift record? I was like, well, do you not see the majority of these college white girls over here singing their hearts out? Don't worry, sir. I got your little dirt coming. Calm down. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like one of those things.
Right.
We need to put plexiglass on the DJ booth.
Oh man.
100%. Like encase it.
I'm gonna start
And then have a door that has an actual like padlock or like a keypad. So 'cause I hate that, yo.
I want to know where I can't even tell you. Like, I want to know who was the person who started this shit. Like with the
Oh yeah. Play Bad Bunny.
Yeah, play. Who started holding
A Dominican somewhere. A Puerto Rican.
Kill
A Puerto
yourself.
Rican. A Puerto Rican in the
that
Bronx.
shit? That's like the most.
A Puerto Rican in the Bronx, bro.
I doubt it. I'm pretty
That's
sure
a
it's
Spanish nigga. Because the first meme was Play Bad Bunny. 2023. All last summer. That's all. Play Bad Bunny, Play Bad Bunny, Play Bad Bunny. Thompson did it too. He was trolling niggas with the Play Bad Bunny. It's like, nigga, you a fucking super dark skin African. You a Super Saiyan dark skin nigga.
Super Saiyan dark.
Like, what are you doing asking for Bad Bunny? But he's playing into the trend. That's the meme. You know what I mean?
Black.
It was a Puerto Rican person for sure. Some Puerto Rican in the Bronx.
He narrowed it down.
You know what I'm saying?
It's annoying, but yeah, like. But that's
would you rather that than them screaming and spitting all over your fucking equipment over the booth? Yo, guys!
Interrupting his dance.
Right.
Bieber?
It's crazy.
Interrupting his dance. Like,
Play that Justin Bieber, Strawberry Yum Yum. Like, whatever the fuck that song is, spitting all over your fucking turntables and your laptop, nigga. Like,
nah, but I don't really mind requests most of the time. Usually it's something I'm gonna play anyway. But like, if it's something stupid, like my boy sent me this meme the other day, which I have done before. It's like, you want to make a request, I should have you take the mic and say it to everybody. And if they cheer for it, I should play it. And if you get booed,
I would do that. I would do that. Or if they just look at you like, DJ, why'd you let this person, this drunk motherfucker, had a mic? You should both have to take a time out. Put that playlist on, the African one that you like, and go get a drink.
Man, listen, I'll tell you what, there's people who really don't like being in the crowd when I'm there. And like, because, you know, I'm the DJ, I have the microphone. So you say so, I like to, you know, you see me DJ. Like, I like to poke fun.
I'm at Fisco tonight. We outside.
Somebody says like, and he'll say, I call him out on the mic. I don't care. Like,
every time I walk in there, you fucking say my name, and I'm like, this nigga Gus. And I hate it when there's just enough people in there for it to not be packed, but you can still see me. I fucking hate that. Because this nigga will spot me. He'll spot me because I always go by myself.
Right.
Because he's there. So, like, he's my, you know what I mean? Yeah. And, like, let's see. Yo, Ale, I see you, boy. Yo, this nigga is great. Yo, it was like, who's Wale? Oh, the DJ's pointing to him. He must be important. Yeah, bitch. You'll find out in about 15 minutes when we get on the stage. Because as soon as he hits the auto play on that playlist, well, we're in front of the DJ booth together. Yeah. It's gotta happen. We dance. That's what we do. So shit. Shout out to you. Question, Cass?
Okay, so your R&B set, your DJing R&B set, what's your 5 go-to? R&B
5
songs?
go-to R&B
That's a good
songs.
question.
Oh, you could do 3 if you. I'm sure you got
Like,
5 though.
Does it like matter like time period or just
No.
at all?
Your go-to 5 songs that's definitely getting played in that set.
Not any specific order, obviously, but definitely Can We Talk? Tevin Campbell.
Okay.
That shit goes so crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone plays that though.
everyone does play that.
So do you want 5 non-popular R&B songs?
No, it's his set.
Okay.
Let me not.
But
Let me keep my commentary to myself.
Yeah, she shit on that shit immediately. Like, I didn't want to play that one.
one that I've been playing more often now, just for like a newer artist, is that Daniel Caesar "Get You."
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
I know. I you. Yeah.
That shit's smooth.
Yeah.
I was both singing two
different
different parts. Okay.
You're already trying to beat me up.
All right.
You're already.
Oh man, and a third one, I definitely have been playing the Anytime, Any Place, or Anytime, Anywhere, the Janet Jackson.
Janet
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Fire. You can give us 2 more. You've been doing this shit for like 30 years.
I mean, a given is Fantasia When I See You.
Okay.
That's not a given. You know, I want to talk about that.
Why is
That's not a given.
That is a given.
No, it's not.
I hear that a lot. I hear it played a lot.
I hear it by like 7 DJs. And ironically enough, they all like came up around the same era and under like the same camp. I don't hear a lot of like Matic doesn't play When I See You. He don't.
I feel like
Nigga, he don't play When I See he has, but he don't play it. It's a mandatory song for you. He don't be playing that. Paul Michael don't play no motherfucking When I See You.
You're naming all like the Rick Soca DJs. Like, come on.
You know what I mean? Young Jay,
Paul Michael, shout out Matic.
I love both of them. Young Jay don't play it. None of the new nigga fucking what's his name? Diamond don't play When I See You.
I've
Like,
never heard Diamond play When
Nah, Young J, Diamond, all these new little Cape Verdean Spanish DJ niggas, they don't play that shit.
You know what I would say though? Just on the topic, Diamond has a very extensive music history. I would say, like he knows his shit, and that's
He does. I'm not saying that he doesn't.
Somebody like Lefty who had helped him come up.
Lefty is one of them ones.
Exactly. So
you know what I mean?
This shit. Like, sometimes Diamond plays shit. I'm like, damn, Diamond, you know this shit? Like, yeah, nigga, I know. Like, you know, Diamond.
He
like,
tried to talk shit. Like, shut your young ass up, nigga. Take your pimp off. Like, you 29-year-old niggas be trying to pop shit. Like, nigga, you 11. Fuck out of here. All right, so that brings me to my next question.
Wait, no, he had one more.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Bump. I gotta go.
Not bump. That's the
I was about to say, wait, is that B2K? Wait, that's B2K. Wait.
I know, but that's not.
Why did you say bump as a transition phrase?
That shit did go hard back in the day, though.
That's your fifth. We don't want to know what the real fifth is. We don't want to know what the real fifth is.
Yeah.
That's your fifth. That's your fifth. Baby, turn around and let me see your sexy body go bum. That is all I want to see. Them little ass cornrows. Yeah. Was singing his ass up. Baby, show me. R&B niggas don't do this shit no more.
Niggas don't do the wide arms wide.
None of that. No hand movement.
No reaching out. Right.
Right.
Daniel Caesar just sitting there crying in the fucking rain, walking up a hill.
Or that jump dance that Drew Hill used to do, remember? Oh, I can't.
So, in terms of Rhode Island DJs.
Oh God.
Yeah,
oh
God,
no.
nigga.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna do this for you so you don't. I'm gonna do this for you because I did this when we had Nice on the pod, right? So there's a S tier of legends that have been around for fucking 40 years. You know, Lefty, S-Class, Half Pint, Franchise, Ruckus, all these niggas is an S tier. A tier is the next tier. I put you, Nice, Knockout. Where the hell did Theo go?
S-Class?
No, why say S-Class? The other S-Class would be in that tier, even though he's not around no more.
I think
but
I think he moved to Cali. Like,
who's the other Cape Verdean DJ Finesse? That's what I meant to put up there.
Yeah.
Finesse is in the S tier. S-Class would be in there with you, Knockout, Nice. Who else would you put in A tier with you? That's your general. What the hell is his name? Screw Loose. Screw Loose is A tier for sure.
A lot of people sleep on my boy DJ Killer. He's nice.
Is he A tier? I think he's B tier. I think he's B tier.
You think so? But
it's not about think. So let me explain to you my criteria. It's not about his music knowledge. It's not about his ability to actually DJ. I'm not just talking about those things. I'm talking about him being a draw on top of all of those things and how people react when they see his name on a flyer. When niggas see you, Screw Loose, Knockout, Nice Hits on a flyer, nigga, they're going to that event. If it's a baby shower that they don't really want to go to and they find out the DJ is DJ Knockout, oh shit, Knockout, it's lit. I'm going to the baby shower. I was on the fence, but now I'm going now. I literally watching this, again, no shade. Shout out to my nigga Alex, aka DJ Killer. He's my guy. I went to college with him. No shade. But I've seen niggas be like, oh snap, Killer's doing all right. Like the reaction ain't the same. I'm talking about being a draw. Because
honestly, to be honest, I don't think I'm a draw.
Huh?
I don't think I'm a draw.
Shut the fuck up. I'm glad you say that.
I'm being so sincere with
I'm glad that
you're... People hit me up like, yo, like, and obviously I'm not doing these type of gigs because fuck you. But like,
what kind of gigs?
Well, someone hit me up like, oh, usually someone who's never really worked with me, so they probably don't really understand, but they might have heard my name out there. Like, oh, you should book this, do whatever. All right. So hit me up like, oh, you want to DJ X, Y, and Z on this date? You're available to DJ from this time, this time. Yeah, cool. All right, bet. So I'm going to pay you X amount of dollars, but do you think you'd be able to get 50 people to come in? I'm like, I can't promise you that. Like, I'm not that. Like, you want to make you a guest list? Like, nah, that's not.
So that's something different. Like, that's something completely different. Because
I like to just, if there's people there, we're going to have a good time.
Cool, for
Even
sure.
If there's 10 people there, I'm going to make sure those 10 people have a fucking great night.
Absolutely.
Like,
so that's something different. You're talking about a venue asking you to bring that crowd, which is not what I'm at. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that have been in your presence and heard you DJ, and they hear your drop, DJ D-Wun, whatever the fuck on the microphone, whatever that drop is, they are going to follow you off the strength of that. And then wherever you go from there on out, they're paying attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how hard, people think that it's so easy to just bring 50 people to a fucking event.
I don't know. Especially at my age, my friends are almost around the same age.
Dog,
so
as a DJ, as a comedian,
family,
as a musician,
coming out every weekend.
yo, I be throwing free events all the time that cost me $300, $600, $700, $800 that 5 people will show up to. And I'm so grateful that those 5 people showed up. It's hard to get motherfuckers to show up to something. I'm not talking about if a venue wants you to pack their fucking, that's their job. Maddox been complaining about this for like the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Like I just seen a post like 2 weeks ago. If you want me to do this and that, like you got to pay me extra. If you want me to promote and da-da-da and make the flyer and bring certain amount of people, like the price goes up, and it should.
Right.
It should.
If you're booking me to DJ, my nigga, I'm gonna share whatever the flyer is for the event. You put my face on it. That should be enough. But if you want me to go beyond that, that costs extra. And a lot of these venues don't understand that because in 2024, all these fucking hookah spots, people aren't dancing anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 10 years ago, maybe you can ask that because it was fish grease. Everywhere you went, if you got denied from Finnegan's, you can go to level 2. If you got denied from level 2, go right down the block, half a block, and go to Karma Elements. Or if you got denied from there, go across the street, go to Ultra. If you got denied from all the downtown spots, you could take your ass over to fucking Monet Lounge or Van Gogh or whatever. If that didn't work, nigga, you could go to Rooftop. If Rooftop didn't work, you could, nigga, you can go wherever you want it.
And then we had a bunch of knuckleheads that ruined it
For everybody. And now downtown is desolate.
That's just crazy.
It's 2 spots now. 2. There's a new one that's opening up. That's why I said there's 2.
Just,
well,
grand
3.
No, it's tonight. The grand opening, actually.
But yeah, they got some DJ from Vegas. Medici. There's 4 spots. So it's Medici, Ego, Coliseum, and Culture.
Yeah, that girl they have tonight actually DJ with in DR.
Look at you. Flexing. Is she nice?
She's cool.
White woman.
Yeah.
But
You
she's
have a venue tonight, you said?
Yeah, I'm at Fishco.
Fishco every
At
Friday.
Fishco. Okay.
He's one of the house DJs.
I've never been there.
But yeah, so,
Oh yeah, I like Fishco.
she is good, but I will say she can drink harder than probably me and you, bro.
I believe it.
I've seen her. She was just pounding shots and just going through her set. I'm like, how is this girl still standing? Because she tiny, and she was just. I was like, good for you.
She got flown out just to do an EDM party, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. She's so folks know what we're talking about.
Right.
Tonight, a new nightlife spot is opening up. It's called Medici. It's in the old Ultra.
Medici.
Shout out to Medici. Shout out to the owner. All that stuff. But the female that's DJing tonight is the house DJ at the Encore Hotel in Vegas.
Oh,
She's
nice.
a fucking big deal. And so she's a big draw. She's gonna have that shit flooded.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why she's getting paid thousands of dollars. But you'll be there. I mean, you nigga, shit. So what's your next question?
Oh, I need another question.
I mean, you don't have to. If folks, do you have another question for Gus?
Oh yeah. Do you have another question?
What's your like favorite event you DJ'd?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I love that.
I feel like one of my favorite events I ever DJ'd was for the Kappa fraternity at the Steelyard for maximum capacity. They had that was before I
What
won't
year
say
was that?
before. God, man, you're making me think.
2010.
Yeah, 2000 something. They were
When I
honestly,
was in college,
yeah, probably I think you were still in college.
like 12 or 13, some shit like that.
I think so. I was around then. But
Coppers from J Woo.
yeah, J Woo, but
Okay.
they're Brown, they all would come together.
Yeah.
But
And
they
do strolling and
honestly,
all that.
with them, I did a lot of parties and a lot of dope events, and just off of you know how fraternities are, they look out for the people, look out for their own.
Yeah,
They treated me basically, they got me for so many years doing their events. They treated me like I was
Like you was in there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
to a point now these dudes getting married, they're doing these events. My boy has gotten me to do events in DC, Brooklyn, Manhattan. My other boy,
That's how it's supposed to be, bro.
I went and did something around time in New York. My boy Shay had gotten me into randomly at the end of the event. They're like, oh, we're all going to this hookah lounge right now. We always go there all the time. I'm cool with the owner. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll slide over there after because I was staying out there for the night anyway. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna do one better. Dude calls the owner, says, yo, I'm coming there with like 50 people right now, but you gotta let my boy DJ. He's like, all right, bet.
He paid
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
you? I love that.
He's like, yo, he's like, I'm going there after party, like, because he said he was cool with the whole, but yeah, it was just crazy. But oh, all right, it's bet. Like,
Word. No, that's the power of relationships.
Nah,
That's
man.
our most valuable currency in this, and especially at our
my
big
cat
age.
is out there, man. Them niggas be holding me down for real.
Word. Shout out to them, yo. Shout out to
If
them.
he helps me get to like the international joints. My boy from Newport, he's the one who brought me out to like
The black kid that went to Survey.
Yeah.
Got you.
Newport nightlife, probably social.
Yeah.
He's killing it right now.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Man.
Shout out to him.
Even with he's doing a lot of like the videography stuff. He does like a lot of like, influencers and stuff, making videos.
Yeah.
He's going
Yep.
to
Totally. He's a frat boy for sure.
It wasn't in a frat, but he did play football.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
But he went out to Jordan, did the All-Star weekend out there, went out like the fashion week like during the summer and shit. So
Okay.
yeah.
Blow.
Just blessed to be around good people that trust in me to do what I gotta do.
You deserve it,
Play
King.
music.
You deserve it.
giving
So
you opportunities to do
that was the best.
Fire.
That was the best experience you had.
Yeah.
What was the worst gig that you had where you
Oh, damn.
bombed?
Worst gig where I
Face plant.
can't think of one specifically, but I will say
Or a gig that you just hated for one reason or another.
I don't think I ever did a gig I necessarily hated. I might have been like kind of like I feel like I try to find the best in everything I do, even if it's not like, oh damn it.
Don't give me the PC answer, nigga. Give me the answer that's real. What is a gig that you did that you did not like? And usually these gigs start at the beginning of your career. So what's a gig that you either you bombed or just wasn't a good fucking experience?
You know what? I could think of one. And I wouldn't even say I bombed. I would just say the event overall was a fucking terrible flop.
Talk to us.
They had, I don't remember who the promoters were, so I can't put them on blast. I don't want to put them on blast, but before you ask me, they had a concert at the Strand. It was supposed to be like RDX, the reggae group, and
Okay.
2 other reggae artists coming.
Recently?
Nah, this was at least over several years ago.
Okay.
But
Pre-COVID.
yeah, they were promoting it. These guys, I think they were from like Mass or from out of town, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Literally go to set up DJ. They didn't have not one person show. Like I'm not telling you,
Damn.
5, 10, like nobody came.
How long did you have to DJ?
Oh, I was there for like an hour and I left.
Got you.
After they had like the next DJ who was supposed to play it, I just think they just finally just called it off. I don't know. I left that.
Did you get paid?
Yeah.
Or was that okay? So you still got your money.
I still got the money, but it was
So they
just
took
like,
a mean L.
yeah, it was just like, oh, this is. I've never really been to a show where I've been to like slow shows, but
It was at the Strand too,
Yeah.
and nobody was there.
you know that's a big venue for it to be
It's
just
like
Wow.
fucking 2,000 people that
and
could
there's
fit in that.
nobody there.
Damn.
1,500 just on the
Flop.
floor, and you got
Crazy.
Zero Burger.
Yeah, no, that was crazy for me. I've never seen, like I said, I've seen slow events, slow shows, but nothing like that at a big venue like that, and it's literally zero.
Yeah, What day was it? Was it like Veterans Day or some shit? Was
man,
it
it was like
fucking?
I know it was like definitely like a Friday or Saturday because I remember I specifically DJ'd first because I had to go DJ somewhere else after. I was like, oh,
Oh, so you had another gig anyway.
I was like, thank God I got to leave because I was like, no.
You would have been stressed if you were that last DJ. He would have been stressed the fuck out. He would have had like 18 shots or whatever you was drinking back then. Were you still on the brown back then?
I think so. I was definitely still.
We were all still on that nasty ass Henny.
1738. That was my shit.
Oh my God. Cognac is so annoying. Y'all have any other questions for Gus?
Yeah, I want to know if there's any festivals or events that you like in your head, like you dream to put on there.
That I dream to like
DJ,
Yeah,
nigga.
to DJ, like really put on.
What's that? I would love to do that. What's it called? Afrochella shit. They do the Afrobeat concert.
In Ghana.
Yeah.
I would love to DJ in Ghana. Definitely. That's definitely.
You got in. That's Mando.
Yeah, like-
We got to get you over there.
Like that's just.
But the Afrochella shit. What was it this
I think
year?
they did I think they did in Puerto Rico actually.
They did it in Puerto Rico
Oh,
in
okay,
2023.
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
did
Yeah.
this year. Wait, is it always in Puerto Rico? They did it in Puerto Rico in 2023 because I was supposed to go.
Yeah.
I'm down to go this year, especially if you DJing.
I mean, shit. If I can make it happen.
Oh, 2025. Duh.
But there's another event that I've been seeing. I don't know if it originally started in New York or in Cali, but it's called R&B and Ribs. Look it up.
R&B and ribs. They always got some type
so
of
Irish, like
Yeah, I think I've heard of it. Yeah.
But, yo, it does just obviously the title, but
I would go still.
yeah,
but
but
Hell
you
yeah.
got some like dope spot that like obviously you walk in, there's the inside, but they got like an outdoor like patio area, like a big open spot where, and like obviously got some people like cooking, barbecuing, whatever. But it's literally like mostly like R&B vibes, like good. But they play like other stuff, but it's literally just like centered
That's the
around-
name of it.
Yeah.
The branding.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
dope. Like every time I say, like, yeah, this looks like a dope event. I would love to do this shit.
I have to put that out there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
R&B and ribs is definitely.
Okay. Cass, you got a last question for Gus?
What's your next? Oh, other than tonight, any other like big event you're gonna be DJing this year, next year?
Other big events this year.
Well, the year's almost over, but next year.
Yeah, I think next year, as far as I know, just going back out to DR again. This will be my
For a wedding or for
No. He
spring
been doing
break?
spring break out there.
Oh.
be out there for 2
Yo,
weeks.
could you get a plus one? Can I hide in your suitcase?
I wish, man. I'm trying to get to that level where it's like, yeah, now they're paying me instead of getting one of these other A-list DJs to come. Like, I'm the A-list headliner. Like, this is what you're paying me for to be there.
So you're like the tier below A-list right now internationally,
Yeah.
which is totally fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. I get to open up. I get
Room and board,
yeah,
paid for.
yes,
Flight,
yes,
and you get paid.
yes.
Nigga, you up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, all your drinks is
Sounds like a
free.
win-win, right?
So when you have the date, let me know.
it's usually March 1st to the 15th. So any date you want to
Shit,
go out
that's
there,
tough.
it's spring break, bro.
That's a tough. It's,
Right.
Spring break's different in every college.
Yeah.
That's like national spring break.
So I'll say from my experience, when I go, the first week is usually the younger crowd, and the second week is the ones who are like a little bit older, like senior.
Oh, the freshman is the first week, and then the second
You
week
spent 2 weeks,
Yeah.
a full 2 weeks. Wow.
he was fucked up last week. There was one video I was like, yo, you got to stop hanging out with white boys. That's part of the reason why I want to go. You're too old to be getting fucking drunk and having these white boys. Oh man, look at D-Wun. Like that shit is crazy. Look
What's
at D-Wun.
crazier is that they be thinking I'm their age.
That's because you be dancing all the time, nigga. Relax. Be cool. Just DJ. You don't have to come from around the booth. That's why these niggas think you're 22. No, nigga, he's got kids, but he don't. Like this nigga's a real uncle. Like I'm a fake uncle. This nigga's a real
A
uncle.
whole Godfather out.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you 40. Like, stop. But these niggas don't know. Oh my God.
That's gonna keep you youthful. Don't stop.
Right.
The funny thing is, I was telling
I'm talking shit for it's
I
entertainment.
know. Don't stop.
I told the
though.
owner, shout out my guy Frank, one of the owners from the Strand. I told him, he's like, yo, Gussie, you always be dancing around, real Italian dude. So he's like, yo, Gussie, like, yeah.
Frank was saying that?
She was like, yo, he's like, so when you gonna? I told him, like, yo, when I turn, I kept stretching it. At first, I was like, when I turn 35, I'm gonna stop dancing, Frank, no more. He's like, all right, I'll believe it. Then I was like, you know, next year. And I said, all right, when I turn 40, I'm gonna stop dancing, Frank. He's like, I don't believe you. But he's also the type that I'm like, oh, I'm at the Strand just chilling. I'm not even DJing. I'm just backstage behind the show, and the DJ's like, yo, Gussie, go do that dance right now. Like, but you hype me up.
Exactly.
You out there,
Exactly. Frank ain't shit, yo. Shout out to Frank, yo. Frank, you got a Christmas gift coming from me, bro.
Roasted Hill.
Every year, he's Frank's good in my book forever because he gave me free tickets to Sean Kingston when he came here last year when Nice was DJing.
That's
yo.
one thing I'll say about them. They always look out, man.
He always does, always. So shout out to Frank. Shout out to
The Van Gogh days.
yeah, 100%. Van Gogh, whiskey, Monet, all that shit. Shout out to Frank and shout out to everybody for Team Strand. All right, so Martha Stewart documentary, ISO on Tia. It's all you.
All right.
You got like a 3-minute isolation play to like break it all down. Why'd you watch it? What was the
I didn't know
inspiration?
about this documentary until you mentioned it. I
Yo,
didn't get to watch it.
it was real. It was fucking good, bro.
It was good. Yeah.
It was good, right? Y'all enjoyed it. So
Club.
the minute I found out there was a Martha Stewart documentary, I was already curious because she's
She's a hero.
What's that bottle?
I feel like Martha is kind of in recent times. She's just become this unhinged. You see it with Snoop all the time, and you think, oh, this is just a marketing thing. It's
It
da 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 da. And even if it is, like, there's a whole generation of kids that don't know Martha the way we grew up. Martha Stewart with her magazines.
I didn't even know Martha the way I thought I knew
Came
Martha.
on, right.
Until this shit.
Until the documentary.
Yeah.
So I was just curious, because obviously her jail time, I'm like, okay, they're gonna dive into everything, and there's a lot I don't know. So just out of curiosity, I put it on. And when I tell you I cried at the end, like I was crying, like not in a like, oh, I feel so sad for her or nothing like that. I think I just drew so much inspiration from the fact that
It resonated.
Oh, absolutely. It resonated with me. And along the way, there were so many people that, I mean, if you watch the documentary, you learn like was kind of relentless. Like, I like things this way, do it. It was kind of like Martha at the circle of it all, Martha running shit from A to Z. And I felt like, again, drawing from that, like in my personal life, I can be very ambitious and I can be headstrong and I want to do it my way. And I think over the past year, I've been kind of taking more just input from people and feeling like, all right, there's something I got to work on. I got to change. I got to do that. Even in school, working on group projects. I hate working in groups. I just don't. I'm very, you get what I'm saying? But
Same.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh, but you have to. You should be more like this. And the minute Martha had to step down from a lot of her roles, shit went haywire. It was just not authentic to her. And I was just like, you know what? Sometimes you look and you're like, I don't think it could have went any other way. And I think about my own life and what I want to do and how I want to be. Sometimes it just requires you to be that, or it's not gonna.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, so
I get that.
But particularly what really had me wanting this to be a topic on the podcast was her lack of accountability.
Narcissism. Keep going though.
And we can dig into that.
Keep going. We going to.
Also, just her self-centeredness and the way that really pushed her success. And then the third thing was just the fact that I remember when Martha went to prison, and I remember her being in the media and getting chewed up constantly, and there's jokes and there's headlines and there's this and there's that. I just remember seeing all that, and I never knew that it was over $45,000. And learning that after watching the documentary, I was sick. They really made they made an example out of her, but it was
They
bullshit.
made an example out of her, but it was Jim Comey. That's his name, right?
Yeah,
Jim Comey.
Yep.
Yeah.
He used her to
Absolutely.
elevate his career.
Absolutely.
Like a true bitch ass nigga.
Like a true bitch ass nigga. I couldn't even believe it because she literally, they didn't really have anything really on her.
They didn't have anything on her.
They didn't have nothing.
Until her best friend snitched.
Her best friend, and then one of her workers, that someone that said that she was a
her
bitch.
best friend was
it
the
was
one
it was that testimony that did her in.
Shout out to everybody that's still loyal, yo.
No, for real.
Shout out to everybody who's still loyal to their motherfucking people, bro.
Many of us have them.
Martha clearly had none. This bitch got on the stand and told on her best friend, nigga. Put the nail in the coffin. They gave her 5 months.
She didn't have to say nothing. They were on vacation. All she had to say was no. That she never mentioned anything about any insider trading. We were on vacation. Like, what do we? You know what I mean?
Raggedy ass bitch. Listen.
But it seems like the prosecutors were kind of like egging people. It seemed like, behind the scenes there was a lot going on. You know what I mean? And like in the air, like, oh, if you say this, if you don't, tell the truth,
Get scared.
you're gonna get wrapped up in it, and you could go to jail.
Run this right now. Run this 2 women and get your shit off, because I got thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, I was pissed for Martha because honestly, the way you inspired, I was inspired too, because she was literally self-made millionaire. You know what I mean? Billionaire. I mean, sorry, self-made billionaire. Started like from nothing. You know what I mean? With she lived on a farm with her family, all that. Became a model, then worked on Wall Street. Like, you know what kind of woman you have to be to work on Wall Street?
You got me.
She was like the first one, bro.
Yeah. And
Literally,
then
the first one.
And she was just like that kind of perfectionist type of person and then after she left Wall Street, they moved to Connecticut and she started her homemaking business. Literally like the first influencer ever. You get what I'm saying?
Was.
Like that was, and her branding game was insane.
And she just tapped into something that all women were doing. It wasn't like it was anything special.
Yeah.
She did that.
She perfected it.
But she took it to a level.
Oh, absolutely.
Nigga, that first charcuterie board for that.
Yeah. Right.
That charcuterie board she did for her little husband's marketing retreat, holiday party shit.
You wanted some of that, right?
God.
Right.
The cornucopia with all the fruits in it, all the salamis and the prosciutto and the fucking nigga.
No, for real.
That was the best charcuterie board I ever saw in my life. That wood was oak. It was like brand new oak. That shit, nigga. I never saw it. That, bro, if you would have seen the photo of this charcuterie platter shit that she made, nigga, it was the length of like 2 12-foot tables, nigga.
Yo.
Just nothing but fruits, vegetables.
That she all grew in her own garden.
All natural fruits and veggies with like fresh cut, like fucking, what the hell is the word for the meats, nigga? Charcuterie, nigga. All of that shit. All kinds of meat sliced up, and she did all that shit herself. As a hobby, nigga, she was a caterer first.
But you gotta think how, like, Martha's life was just, it was set up. Like, she became Martha. It was,
she made it though. It didn't.
No, I know. But just think about the circle of influence. Again, on Wall Street, you learn to talk and how to communicate with billionaires, how to act around them, what their interests are. Right. So you had
that's your bag.
By the time.
Your bag.
By the time she got to a place where, you know, she had left Wall Street and she started this business in Westport, Connecticut, which is very affluent community.
Yeah.
They didn't know what the fuck she was doing. Who was this lady that got chickens?
Well, yeah.
In her front yard. Literally.
No.
Bro, she had chickens and she was taking her own eggs and all of that shit, cooking the chicken. Nigga, she stood out in Westport.
They looked at her like she was crazy, but at the end of the day, then she began serving them. These are the same people whose holiday parties.
Catering business.
Right, because she was all about an experience, creating that experience, not just catering, you know what I mean? Like creating that experience.
Imagine what the rooms look like, the catering looks like when you're in the presence of billionaires. Versus just you get what I'm saying? She's soaring on a different level. So she was able to wow even affluent.
But she did it because she literally like, I loved it.
She loved it.
Right. She did love it.
It was too real.
Right.
Like she was cutting out for everything in her garden. First off, her garden, nobody matches Martha Stewart's garden. Martha Stewart's garden right now is killing any other garden on the planet.
Right.
She was in love with gardens when she was 19, bruh. Like in love with the shit. In the documentary, they show her old ass driving the little golf cart, and she's getting out, still yelling at niggas that are fucking less than half her age. No, don't cut it like that. Get in there, get it all out. Yeah, let it grow. Leave her some room to grow. I'm like, she's really about nigga. She's 83 or like 86 right now.
That's just knowledge. Yeah,
she's bro. All of this shit happened in 2002 when she went to prison. She was in her 50s.
Yo, yeah.
She was 62 or 63 or some crazy shit. I'm like,
you know what I draw the most inspiration from? The fact that and we're gonna get into this later, but Martha's washed age for her, she felt like it was at like 45 after her husband divorced her. She was going through a divorce.
But she didn't think she was washed though.
Remember?
She wanted to end life.
She said that she was. Remember her talking about herself? Oh, I was beautiful. I was this, and he divorced me like I was nothing. Like
she didn't feel washed until that happened. You get what I'm saying? She didn't understand why you're rejecting me, and I feel like I'm at my prime, and I'm still beautiful, and I'm still lovely, and we could work this out.
And I'm still rich.
I'm still me.
But you're rich because you've been neglecting the marriage, and that's why he's cheating.
But you know what the thing is? I heard,
and she cheated too.
Honestly, today I heard somebody say it, like you said, you're neglecting the marriage, and I hate to say, like, I'm not saying that she was right for doing that. Whatever happened in the marriage probably could have been more attentive, but for you to be selfless, you have to be kind of selfish sometimes. For you to be like great, sometimes you got to be selfish.
100%.
Oh,
100%.
You don't get where she's at without being a narcissist, bro.
Without being a sociopath.
And so, like, that's the next level. So, like, to both of their points, right? Like, she had an affair on her husband first.
Yo, she
literally within the first.
And the way she said it was like, but that was nothing. Like,
because she making millions of dollars. That's what billionaires think.
Explain it, niggas.
I was like looking around like, Martha, what?
Yo,
I'm sure a lot of people
I wish Kevin Samuels was still alive to watch that doc and break it down.
But you know what that made me do? Look at myself.
Yeah. Yo, Gus.
I really be like, so I went to dinner. Like,
D-Wun.
I've done that so many times.
Toxic as fuck. I've been telling you. And you going to relax on social media too. I seen your little pictures yesterday. You seen your little pictures. You wrote a little caption, and then you're looking at the camera in your phone in the car. I'm on your ass. But let me get on Martha's ass first.
Go ahead.
So Martha is sitting there complaining about Andy having an affair, and the documentarian is like, wait a minute. Didn't you have an affair first? Didn't you just... Nigga, 23 minutes in. It's a 2-hour doc. 23 minutes in, she already told us her, like, on her honeymoon.
She made out with someone.
On her honeymoon. They went to Europe.
Nigga, for real?
Nigga, they went to Europe for 5 months. On her honeymoon, nigga, at one of the cathedrals in Spain or Paris or France, wherever the fuck they was at, she saw a very handsome man with a camera taking photos of the stained glass windows, and she said it was one of those surreal moments where he looked at her, she looked at him. Her husband didn't want to come with her to the fucking to the churches and look at the museums.
Here we go.
Right, because
in the museum, she walks up to this nigga, tongues him down, goes back to the spot with him, airs it out. Then when the dude says, "Yo, didn't you have an affair first?" Because she's in there, she's
putting Matt.
What are you talking about? She dogged Andy. She's like,
did she mention anything about
Andy had.
She didn't sleep with him. She didn't say that. She didn't say that.
Was she bop him off or something?
No.
She made out.
First off, she said she made out with him, but if she did that, I'm assuming that's a nigga she fucked. If it was the handsome Irish guy that she's talking about, fine. It don't matter. She still cheated first.
No.
He wouldn't have brought it up. The documentarian nigga.
Shit, girls consider you having a conversation with another girl, flirting, cheating.
Right.
So listen.
So if this girl was kissing this dude, yeah, you cheated.
100%. Listen to this though. Listen to this, bro. She's sitting there. She's dogging Andy, and all these women that aren't even on my level, and I'm beautiful, and I'm still spry, and all this shit. And the dog, yo, wait a minute. Didn't you have an affair first? And she was like, well. Start stuttering, nigga. Tap dancing.
She's like an affair. That wasn't an affair.
Nigga, you know what she said? She said affair. No, it wasn't an affair. And I wasn't being naughty. I wasn't being naughty or negligent or some dumb shit. I wasn't being naughty or rude or negligent. It was an emotional experience. I met a handsome Irish man, and we had a very emotional experience.
I jaded.
No, but there was two affairs. That one. I don't think that was the Irish man, though.
No, that was the Irishman.
That was the emotional experience. She said that brought them together.
The one that she kissed, that's the German nigga. The Irishman is the one she fucked.
Yeah. Okay.
When she answered,
when she was on her honeymoon, that was the emotional experience, right?
That's what she said.
Yeah. That's what she said.
And she was like, no. She's like, let's change the subject. That's not the same thing.
Then she cheated on, she cheated with someone else.
Right.
What Andy's doing to me is so different. It's not the same. Like,
and she was like, what? She was like, that wasn't an affair. That was nothing. That wasn't nothing to leave my marriage over and all this and that. But it was still an affair, Martha.
Yes, and you were still married to Andy, and now you mad at Andy because he already smells other nigga on you, and you want to be upset that you want to. She wrote him the most gangster, gaslighting letter I ever heard in my life. She was like, "Dearest Andy, it's September 9th. It's September 9th. As I sit here in our marital home while our daughter plays in the garden, I know you're out with that bitch. I know you're out with that bitch.
It was funny as hell, though.
And this is the fifth bitch that I've, you know what I mean? This is the fifth bitch that you've been with. I cannot believe that you did things with her in our marital home. Mind you, she's our employee. How could you, Andy? I'm still beautiful. I'm still in my prime. I'm only X amount years old. I'm also wealthy. We're wealthy together. How the fuck could you do this to me, you bitch ass nigga? I have to fly to New York for business tomorrow, and I hope my plane crashes, you bitch ass nigga. Signed, Martha. Nigga, yo. And pinned to her, and she's just like, yep, I said what I said. Like, how dare he? Like, I'm me. But she was hurt, bro.
She was her though.
She made Kmart. She made Kmart top tier.
Yeah, she did.
She made Kmart S tier, nigga. Like her media company, unmatched. Nobody ever did it like Martha Stewart, dog. The fucking stockbroker shit, first woman ever. She might not be. It doesn't matter. She was working at Wall Street for a brokerage firm in 1969. Nigga.
That's crazy.
Fast forward, they asked her to be on the board.
Of the stock exchange.
Right.
On the board.
Martha Media Inc.
When they see
It
what
went
she did,
public, right? When
Yeah.
it went public?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Rang the bell, all that shit at the stock exchange when her shit went public. Dog, she like broke down so many doors for women, bro.
Yo.
From jump. All right, so let me get serious real quick because I need to
Yeah.
I need to let women know how important they are. I need to let women know how fucking powerful y'all are.
That's all.
Because from jump, bro, once Martha started picking up steam, nothing but white men tried to take her down.
Yo,
they
that
were
ass.
waiting. They were chomping at the bit to take her down, nigga.
Wait, they don't.
That 2002, bro, she was too powerful.
She was.
As a white woman, as a blonde white woman who was literally, her whole claim to fame and how she did it was showing working house moms how to be better house moms.
Right.
With the DIY shit. She invented
Using what you
DIY
have, right.
to Cass's point, right? They said she's the first influencer, 1,000%. Nigga, none of you bitch ass TikTok niggas exist without Martha Stewart.
Yo, dead ass.
None of you Reddit niggas exist without Martha Stewart.
Quick videos and shit like that.
Dog. Any nigga from how she was teaching niggas how to put together chairs on her page, on her show in the 90s. Like literally, this is how you build a wood chair and would weave the stitching on the seat of the chair on the show and then put it on a wooden frame that some stagehand in the back of the camera would fucking make for her. Like she was her nigga. Her.
100%.
Capital H, capital E, capital R. So to watch how these niggas, James Comey, that bitch ass nigga, was like, oh no, it's not about what Martha Stewart, who Martha Stewart is. It's about what she did. What did she do?
What the fuck did she do?
She got a phone call from Sam Waxel, who is her friend, one of her best friends, and it was like, yo, I'm about to sell this stock. Shit's gonna drop. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just letting you know.
He didn't even call directly.
Yeah, he's just like, yo, I'm about to, he's like, yo, just letting you know, I'm selling my stock. Hung up the phone. She sold the stock. $45K is what she said. She went to prison for 5 months for that bullshit. 5 months.
But they say it was insider traded or something.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
But here's the kicker. It wasn't insider trading until the fucking best friend testified. They didn't have her on insider trading.
And
This
she didn't
nigga
get charged
called
with
her-
it either.
Yep, it was called Inclone. That's the name of the stock. It was supposed to be a pharmaceutical drug that was supposed to be able to cure like multiple physical ailments, whatever. And he was just like, yo, FDA just said they're not going to approve it. So
The stock's gonna tank.
I'm just letting
But
you know.
but she sold her stock before that.
Yes.
That's why it was fishy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she called her broker and was like, and he was like, oh, this is the stock's going down. I think we should sell. And she's like, okay, F it.
Sam Waxel, the nigga who owned the company.
No, not Sam Waxel, her
Oh, the
broker.
other nigga, the broker, Peter.
Yeah.
Peter.
Right.
Yeah,
Peter nigga.
they were
Yeah,
both
yeah.
charged, but he called her up and was like, "Oh, it's not doing good, whatever." She's like, "All right, whatever, sell it." This was a few days before. She said she never even spoke to Sam.
Word.
She never even spoke to him.
And so
then a few days later, the FDA didn't approve it, and then
It looked fishy.
it looked
Oh,
fishy.
you must
The
not-
timing of it looked funny.
But they couldn't prove a goddamn
They
thing.
couldn't prove it, and
It's-
Sam stayed loyal till today.
Yeah, he
Like,
hadn't said a word. He hadn't said a
He
peep.
said, "Till this day, I never said nothing to Martha."
Yeah, word. He went to this nigga. I think he went to prison. Peter went to prison. These niggas went to jail. She went to jail too, but Sam did more time than her and Peter did. And the only reason why they locked her up is because the best friend said, "Oh yeah, I was with her on vacation in whatever Martha's Vineyard or the fucking Maldives or the Hamptons or wherever it was. I think it was the Hamptons in New York. And I heard her on the phone with Peter, and I heard her talk about the stock and da 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 da. And then Comey was like, "Gotcha, bitch." And they locked her up for 5 months for absolutely nothing, dog. They locked her up for obstruction. And now this is the part of the documentary that triggers me as a black man, because we know that all the black men who get murdered by police get killed because they question the cops as to why you stopped me, Why am I being pulled over? Give me a reason, this and that. Well, I pulled you over, so you had to stop. Well, what am I being charged with? Da 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 da. Well, you're talking back obstruction of justice. Now you're dead. Philando Castile, Ramarley Graham, Fred. I can go on forever, right? They charged her with obstruction of justice, nigga. The United States Attorney's Office a jury convicted her of obstruction of justice off the basis of her bitch-ass best friend's testimony. And then she got the nerve in the doc to say, Martha was looking at me with those cold, evil eyes, and I knew at that moment that the friendship was over. You're goddamn right.
Right.
Bitch.
As soon as you agreed to testify, it's over.
And you lucky she don't pay a hitman to take your dumb ass out. You didn't have no business being over there.
Yo, dead ass.
The fuck? The snitch,
dead ass. It had nothing to do with you.
The snitch that worked for her, the former young nigga, Douglas Fanneal, snitch ass nigga, he got up there before the best friend and was like, oh, she was rude. And when I called her, I never had anybody be more rude to me on the phone. Little 23-year-old nigga, shut the fuck up.
No. Do you know who the fuck Martha Stewart is?
And it's the 90s.
Like,
the 90s were toxic. The 2000s were toxic. A billionaire don't gotta talk to you nice, nigga.
Yo.
Talk to you how the fuck they feel.
And for her to be a billionaire, you got to have a certain type of personality. Like, that's, you know what I mean?
And you work for her.
They held it against her because she's a woman. But if she was a man, it would have been nothing.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
You can't expect people to have the same vision and drive that you have to build something up like that. It takes, you know what it takes because you built it. So
right.
It's going to be very, very
cold.
Right.
have to be, that. I mean, you know.
They hated her, yo. Men hated her.
They hated her.
White men were so envious that she was so successful and that she broke down every barrier and that anything that she did, it was successful because she was such a fucking lunatic. Everything had to be her way. No, put the camera here. No, nigga, trim the flowers this way. No, nigga, pick the oranges this way. Are you using that knife to cut the oranges,
Yo,
you stupid motherfucker?
That's a stupid knife.
Yeah.
You heard her in the documentary?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this lady's crazy as hell.
She just said, I'm not that mean. I'm really I'm reasonable. I'm like, what?
Like,
but then they pan right to it. Why would you use that knife? That's a stupid ass knife. Why would you use this little ass knife to cut this big ass orange? It's stupid. And then she turned around. Don't put it on camera. And then she got the big chopper knife. Here, stupid bitch. Use that one.
She was going through a lot at that time. The investigation. It was a lot going on.
It
was a lot going on.
Because that's what works.
Yeah,
like,
Mariana Pasternak, you suck.
Martha's a G.
The best friend, right?
Yeah, you suck. If you're still alive, and I don't think you are, but if you are, nigga, your old ass, I hope you stub your toe on the foot of your bed barefoot tonight.
Her and
right
Jim
now.
Comey, they both suck. That motherfucker used Martha Stewart, her status, to boost his career, become the head of the FBI.
Yep.
Everything. He was head of the FBI for years until Trump came into office.
2017.
And fucking fired his fucking ass. And he got what it was coming to him. You know, karma takes time, but it always comes back around.
100%.
Crazy.
I'm a bit, yeah, but
so
like,
fuck
yo,
you too, Jim Comey.
But like, yo, shout out to Martha Stewart. Shout out to her fucking dedication to her craft.
Yo, dead ass.
She's a great white, which is why that's one of my subtopics. She's a great white. There's no ifs, ands, what's about it. Like Martha Stewart, even though she's a narcissist, the accountability wasn't there. She still sounds crazy. Like, oh no, we're gonna not talk about that. Like, bitch, who do you think you talking to? We're gonna talk about it. You cheated. You admitted that you had an affair. Oh no, let's change the subject.
Oh, that was nothing. That. What are you talking about?
That was an emotional experience. Well, next time I cheat on my girl,
don't
nigga, babe, it was an emotional experience. Yeah, you didn't watch the Martha Stewart doc? It was an emotional experience.
Let me know how that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You can't do that to nobody who's
on my couch. You try.
Even if you're a rich person of color with money, you can't get that off. Only a blonde Martha Stewart at 83 when she did it was 50 can get that off. And the fact that she liked any dude that was just rich and smart, she would date a nigga that had no face as long as he was rich and successful. The second husband or the second boyfriend, Jim,
the one that created,
Microsoft Word.
Oh yeah, and nigga. Excel, right?
He was with the nigga that created Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel for 15 years.
Genius.
After the nigga Andy, after her husband Andy, they didn't get married. She was with him though. That nigga was rich. He said, you know what, Martha, I gotta leave you. I'm in love with Lisa. And Lisa said, once we get married, I'm forbidden to talk to you. And she was like, that's the most terrible thing anyone's ever said to me. I just love how white women get pissed. It's such a horrible thing to say.
Right. I know. She was like, what? I was your girlfriend for 15 years and you're just gonna like...
My girlfriend too.
Yo, I felt bad.
He didn't even marry you, yo.
Right. I was like, damn.
You didn't want to get married because Andy fucked you up, had you writing that letter. Dear Santa, I hate, like, Yo, shout out to you. That's a good topic.
That was a good topic. I enjoyed that documentary. I wouldn't have watched it.
We might need to do a documentary.
Ugly as hell too.
Huh?
I just looked up your boy. He ugly as hell.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't that bad.
The boyfriend.
Oh, the boy. Oh no, the boyfriend was horrible. Oh,
Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
I didn't even know what she saw in
When he
him.
got out of prison, right? He sent the private
DJ,
check.
right.
But this nigga was somewhere skiing with Lisa.
He looked like he got a little
Bitch ass
touched.
nigga. Yo, that
He
shit.
looked a little touched.
Yo, you're stupid. All right, so next topic.
Yep.
Next topic. Are we good on Martha?
No, we're
Stewart?
good on Martha.
Yeah, we're good on Martha.
All right. So, how old would you guys be when you finally feel like you're washed?
My age. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop playing. That ass. Pass me that bottle, yo.
Ooh.
How old will you, what's the numerical age that you will be when you feel like, damn, yo.
There isn't one.
I was gonna say I don't think
You think you're gonna be thriving?
I'll never be washed.
You're gonna be that bitch in the 70s?
Hell yeah. Do you see my father?
Hold on.
Your father look good.
My father's a damn good looking man.
He does.
But
Damn good.
Here's my question. So if in your 70s, are you gonna still be doing your baby hairs?
My baby hairs. As you get older, things change, but I'll still be fucking fine as fuck.
Determine whether or not you feel washed.
Your edges. Nah, I'm saying
talking-
about your 80s, you still be doing your
Hey, nigga, I'll be bald in my 80s.
Nah, but no, like to her point, like
I'm still gonna be me
yeah.
forever. Like I'm gonna still get dressed. I'm still do my makeup when I want to do my makeup. I'm still get my nails done. I'm gonna still travel.
I get Martha from her and Martha from her because these two, like Chris Rock said on the set of Top 5, Rosario Dawson and Gabrielle Union, they stole the show. They're the women on the set. Like they're gonna look better than all the men, and they're gonna fucking steal every scene because they're
Right.
good. You know what I mean? That's these two. This is my Gabrielle Union and Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
Y'all can rock, paper, scissors over who's who. It doesn't matter. But Cheeks and Cass, they always gonna look good. They just got the melanin popping. Women are different, bro. Like I think I'm gonna be washed at 65. I personally think that's the age for me. Well, stop laughing. You're laughing a little too loud over there.
Right.
Snickering and shit. Don't fucking point at her while you holding your breath.
I was
65, I know I'm going to be washed. I got 30 years before I'm washed. 30 years before I'm going to feel washed. I'm not going to want to do nothing. You know,
Is that when that's your settle down age too?
You see how they do me, bro?
You should not.
That's
First of all,
when men they need to their watch to settle down.
Yo, dead ass.
you shouldn't think.
That's
about
when he's gonna want to get
Think
married.
about summers. You got 30 more
I don't want
summers.
to get married because marriage
You got
is crap.
30 more summers to enjoy your life.
Okay, nigga, so we're talking like Nas and not fucking Martha Stewart. But like, why? Why do you even have to say that?
Is that when
You
you're
know how
gonna
they
settle
talk to
down?
me, bro?
No, because I just feel like men do.
That's not the age you're gonna settle down in.
Nah, you know what? That's not right. Because
We've had time-
My mom still asks me to have kids right now.
I'm
My
not gonna-
parents was mad I ain't married, had no kids yet.
Of course, nigga, you 40.
Chill out, you loud.
We on a podcast. You came to the wrong place for a nigga to be silent or have low value.
Right. Exactly.
But you're also the firstborn and you're African, nigga. They
Yeah.
want you to have kids. That's the only thing that I struggle with. Oh, I struggled with. I don't give a fuck about what my dad thinks, yo. That nigga wants me to be married, give him grandkids. It's like, nigga, you ain't gonna be here. That's my whole thing. You won't be here till like literally when my kids are teenagers, you're not gonna be here.
You waited too long.
Shut the fuck
you.
up. I'm 35. I waited when I was supposed to wait. You ain't gonna be here.
Facts.
That nigga's already 60. My mom's 68. What are you talking about? They're lucky if they have 12 to 20 summers left. I mean,
Wow.
Right.
Why you gotta say it like
I
that?
all of that I'm praying for it, man. But also, I want them to be a healthy, spry, not needing too much from me, 80.
Right.
I ain't trying to wipe no ass.
Now you feel like they
but
got
nigga,
good
you
habits.
think I want to wipe my parents' ass?
No, but do you
Would you want to?
No.
Would you want to wipe your parents' asses? Why are you thinking about it?
Because you already know, like, what I'm going through with my mom and stuff. So
no. First off, I'm not.
Like
No. I'm not saying it like that. But I'm saying in general, like when you're married, 55, that's something you still want to be doing.
No, I mean I don't. But if I have to,
of course, I'm hiring somebody to do it. You're better than me. You're better than me.
I take care of my mom. You know she's disabled, so it's like there's a lot that goes on.
You know, peace. You know what? You're right. Peace.
I'm on the same like mine's like totally different top. Not different, but my thing is my brother is autistic, and like obviously after my parents go, me being the old, even though like I have two half sisters that are older than me, you know, African culture, I'm the first oldest born.
You're the firstborn son.
So even in their eyes, like I'm the one that
you'll be the one that's
in charge. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when they pass, God forbid, anytime soon.
For sure.
I have to be the one that's in charge of my brother.
Yeah.
So I've been like, my brother, like I ain't hold you up and watch my brother's wipe my brother's ass and all that shit since I was like 12.
You gotta
13.
do what you gotta do when it comes to family, yo.
I feel
you don't know what it is until God forbid you're in that situation.
I'm in this. You're right. Both of y'all are right. And again, I apologize if I.
I just know. I know.
I think you said it without thinking. Like,
I said it thinking. I just.
Well, think about when you directed it to me, you wasn't thinking because you should already know what's up.
But I apologize. I'm apologizing on there. You good?
I'm good. I'm always gonna be good.
Okay,
so.
just want to make sure. And for your brother, I didn't know that. So you know what I mean?
I didn't know that either.
For me,
24/7.
I'm hiring somebody. I don't have that in me.
And honestly,
I don't have that in me. I just
better be rich as hell.
That's why I say, like, I want to be at that point. My career where I'm like, yo, I could have.
I don't gotta be rich.
These motherfuckers follow my brother around all day. Like, yo, I'm going out of town for like 2 days.
For sure.
It's not about
follow
my brother around, do what the fuck he tell you to do.
Yeah. It's not about being rich. It's about putting myself in a position financially where I know I can have somebody help me take care of them.
Right.
Because I don't have that in me. The way that I look at this shit is like my mom and my dad are superheroes. Like my grandmother, before she passed, God rest her soul, in 2021, in my birthday month, 9 days before I fucking turned 33, like, no, I would not want to have to take care of my grandmother and do all of those things. Sure, is that the right thing to do? Absolutely. But would I want to do it? No, because life, to me, is not supposed to work like that. Like, they're supposed to grow old, and I'm supposed to be in a position to make sure that they have the best care possible. I don't trust myself as a caretaker with anybody's kids.
I feel you.
I don't trust myself as a caretaker with a partner. I'm going to get you some Robitussin, nigga, and then after that, past that cough, urgent care, like, I'm going to drive you wherever you want to go.
You just don't got it.
I don't got that in me.
But no,
I'm not built that way.
No,
I'm not built that way. And so the people that are built that way, shout out to you. Salute. You know what I mean? There's no disrespect.
But it also could be like, not saying not built that way. It might be that it may not have you may not have had that experience with somebody that you have that type of connection with,
right?
And you'll be surprised what you can,
because no one's gonna take care of your parents the way you would do it.
No
one's gonna like. You can hire all the help you want. They could be in any sort of like I don't know, nursing facility, anything. You can hire the best help, but no one's gonna care. And
the way that I care,
exactly.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're right, and like I watched plenty of movies where there was like senior care disrespect.
Oh yeah, honestly, I had some
even like the comedy movies, like fucking Happy Gilmore, like Ben Stiller's character in there, terrible person. Yeah. I would never want somebody like that to work at a place where I put either one of my parents if I put them in a assisted living home. 100%.
Same thing like with me, like. Why I have to honest bullshit.
Yeah. You gotta.
But like on this topic though, like same thing. Like we talk about people taking care of everybody. So I had a situation where with my brother, he's staying obviously in the group home on Jamestown. There was an employee there. I guess he was kind of like short tempered with like a lot of the adults.
With a lot of the
so
patients,
like basically, I remember my brother came home one weekend. I went to go visit him at the house with my parents, blah, blah. And they're like, not telling me. I was like, oh, I know he had like some bruise on his arm, some other shit on his face. I'm like, yo, what the hell happened? I'm like, you good? Like, obviously he can't really communicate. So
For sure. Nonverbal.
So my parents are telling me like, oh yeah, supposedly he got hurt at the group home, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Some time went by because like my parents are just like, parents obviously knew something else going on too. So obviously look into it, come to find out, one of the other staff members, I finally called my parents. Like, yeah, the other night, your son was in the bathroom. One of the staff members was in there, and I guess like my brother had like a fit, but instead of like trying to calm him down, he's
Beat
like,
him up.
yeah, you heard him like in there.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, yo,
Lawsuit.
bro. I promise you, I was about to go to jail that night because I was literally like, yo, tell me this dude's name because I'm literally about to drive to this fucking group home and drag this nigga outside and beat his fucking I was seeing red though.
Of course.
Like I was like, yo, honestly, like I told my parents, like, yo, if I found who this dude is, I'm going to jail, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, I'm going to.
That's crazy.
And like,
so unfortunate.
Yeah, it's like, yo, especially with like you're taking advantage of somebody who can't even verbalize
Right.
that something is wrong to you.
Yeah.
To let them know what they need, and now you're getting upset
Yeah.
because like, oh, he hit you or he pushed you or some shit.
Word.
You shouldn't be doing that job then. Like,
Right. Absolutely. He's not equipped.
right. But yeah, like,
Takes a special type of person
no, yeah,
to do that type of work, man.
Oof.
And
Boy, my parents had told me off for ledge that day. Like, nah, we're not telling you shit. I was like, you like, and you know, me arguing with African parents. Like,
Right.
you ain't winning that argument.
No, it wasn't that one. And I remember,
You first gen, nigga.
and then I let a swear fly, even though I'm an adult. Like, oh, you talking to me like? I'm like, oh. Sorry,
I can say fuck now. I'm 39.
Yeah, nah.
I'm 39, mom.
He said no.
Augustine, listen, you can't talk to me like. I'm like, oh.
Oh, they used your government too, the full one, and you said it on the pod, nigga. I was never gonna say. This nigga said his full
I'm
name.
40, man. I gotta just like embrace it. It's adulthood now, bro.
All right.
Your name is crazy.
Augustine.
That's your name?
That's his first name, yo.
Oh, I didn't
You know
know
who told me that? Yeah, I ain't even gonna tell you who told me that, yo.
I mean,
But Shorty was just doing a lot. It was the Shorty that was mad at him. That can you tell me why Augustine is acting this way? It's like, no, I can't.
He knows exactly who.
That bitch loves saying this nigga's full name, yo. I'm like, yo.
Well, you don't get many
he's
opportunities
Gus.
to call anybody that.
Nah.
You know, it's a random.
I will never call him that. That nigga's not calling me Adewale. I see you. I see you, my brother.
Now, next time you walk in, he's gonna do it. Just
No, he's not. He's gonna call me Wole. But this girl is so annoying. Like, yo, you're so soup. You know, a black man with a kind of feminine name. Like, he's so soup.
Feminine.
How many niggas named Augustine you know?
see,
I no, I don't know anyone.
right, I'm naming after
But
the
I
same.
should have known your name was
Wait,
Augustine.
what did you say? What was your response? Zero?
No, 0. Yeah.
What was your
But
response?
that doesn't mean it's a feminine name.
Hold on. 0. Right. All right.
Prominent name.
How many people in general do you know that?
I
have
know my mom's friend. Her name is
Your mom's friend? How old is she?
Augusta.
That ain't Augustine, nigga.
But it's still a similar
know
name.
Similar.
Yeah.
Yo,
And we
one
call
on
her
one.
Antigus.
Augustus is all right. My nigga Augustus, like, you know what I mean?
Nigga, he-
How many Augustuses you know? 0. You know 1. Get the fuck out of here.
Augusta.
This girl is
Get it
so-
right.
Every time she met me one time, then follow me on IG. Every time. And you gotta stop doing that. You gotta, to all my friends out here who are getting vagina in like rapid succession weekly. Stop.
chill.
Yeah. I'm not bugging. I'm the
He is a force.
okay.
I'm celibate.
He's
And I'm
celibate.
broke, so bitches don't like broke niggas.
He celebrate today,
He said,
and he's
"Leave me
broke
alone.
this
Leave me
week.
out of this. He says.
Tomorrow, Sunday, it's a different week.
I'm watching.
Yo, y'all gotta stop telling these women your first name. Go by whatever nickname your parents called you, nigga. I'm AJ to some of these girls.
AJ is crazy.
Hey, that's Adewale Jr.
Oh,
That's
AJ
what it is.
The one in the club.
I gotta be AJ to some of these girls. This nigga just gotta be Gus. Cause Augustine is crazy. When a girl hit me, hey, so tell me what's going on with Augustine. Bitch, mind your business. That's what's going on with him. Why are you talking to me like this?
Reaching out to a friend is crazy. Like reaching out to like that, yeah, that's wild.
Handle your business. If you can't handle it, you shouldn't be talking to him.
Right.
If your feelings are hurt and shit, like, yo, handle your business, dog.
It's great, and it's like funny because like I know you talk about like you just met this dude, like
100%. And when you told me what you told me, I'm like, nah, dog. She ain't acting like this and she's living with her ex-husband. Like, there's no way. There's no way. So, shorties out there, relax. When a nigga got a unique name and he fly, stop using that nigga's unique fly name. Stop doing that.
No one even knows who you're talking about. Like,
it don't matter.
Right. Like,
they know. Women love knowing a nigga's real name. If they're out here and the name is C Murder, it's like, nah, his name is Christopher.
Yo, can I ask why? Like, what is the obsession? Like, I mean, like, I get it.
Because I want to know your name. What the hell? Why would I want your street name?
I guess I.
If her nickname was C Murder and I said Cassandra, she'd be pissed. That's the thing that be.
Of course, he got to throw my name on the pot.
Yeah,
like,
nigga,
what the hell?
Now she mad. Jatia. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, I thought her name was Cheeks. No, nigga, it's Jatia.
That was funny as hell last week.
I didn't see that clip.
Yeah, Jatia. I'm like, yo, so
that was my first time I ever heard you go by Cheeks.
Word.
it was the first and last.
Yeah, you'll never do that again. He's like, oh yeah,
Cheeks.
only me.
He was
nigga.
not jealous. Like, nigga, shut up.
I gotta shut up. That's my nickname.
Oh, put me in my place then. Like,
when I come up with an original nickname for you, that's
no,
not
I don't.
Cass.
My name is fine, thanks.
No, when I come up with a
My
different
name is fine.
Cass is cool, but people call you Cass. When I come up with a different one that's like just as cool as Cheeks,
no, that's all right.
no one else is doing that.
I don't need your nickname, thanks.
But I will say,
I don't need a nickname. Thanks. Yeah,
I'm sure you got a nickname.
she got
That is my nickname, Cass.
Yeah, but I want a different one because everyone calls.
So if I ask Roxy, she's not gonna say you have a different nickname. Right?
Oh shit.
Cassie, that's it.
Yeah.
You guys got like a.
Watch yourself now.
No, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you know, when girls go out, they get that drunken personality. They be calling somebody else, like,
Yeah.
those, like,
No.
Call her like Belmira or some shit. Or Scarlet.
Scarlet.
No, but it's got to be with a C though. It's got to be with a C.
Oh, no, not necessarily. It could be something that you. Put,
But yeah, yo, you ever do that shit again in front of me? In front of company?
I'm not gonna bite
Either one of y'all
I'm not
niggas,
gonna
yo.
I'm not gonna
If a nigga call you Cass, like too sexy, nigga, what the fuck is going on? What you want?
What is it to you?
What you mean?
Yeah.
Y'all are my co-hosts. Niggas can't come up in here and just here.
No, I was
Hey, you
wrong
see-
though, because he specifically gave me the name, and it's my name right on this. Like you said, I've never heard you go
I'm
by that.
Cheeks on this
Yeah,
pod.
you
Yeah,
never
like
go by
that.
Cheeks. So I was like,
Cats don't even call you Cheeks, nigga.
Nah,
you gonna let
I ain't
this
calling you
off-brand
Cheeks.
nigga that happens to be one of my close friends. It's your Cheeks.
First time back, I was trying to.
And this
try
nigga,
something new.
he was all confused in the camera too. I was
It
dying.
was perfect. It was.
you know how many impressions we got off of that just because all of his little volleyball players that he coaches were crying.
I seen him screenshotting them.
Yes,
The
they
look-
memed them.
The look into the
They
camera.
memed him because of the way he looked in the
They
camera,
memed
all
him.
confused.
They memed them.
He was
He was
mad
like,
confused.
Wait, only he can call you Cheeks? I fucking hate Jamal, his fucking feminine ass wrapped up. Get the fuck out of here with them raptor hands, nigga. What are you doing? You fucking bitch ass nigga. Only he can call you Cheeks? What's that? Because I give it a nickname, nigga. That's why. What the fuck? Swing on you outside,
You got
nigga.
puppy, beautiful cheeks.
Cheeks. I
Yeah.
thought that was cute though. That was cute.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck out of here with that
What was
bullshit.
all set?
Yeah, niggas there because I know my friends. My friends are horny as fuck. Relax, nigga. Relax, dog.
Oh shit! What time is it?
It's
about time to
9:53.
wrap.
I think you could. We're gonna.
What time
do
you got a
one more.
DJ?
10 o'clock. But
Oh,
you
damn.
can do one more with you here, nigga.
Well, I was gonna say, look, to speak on the wash thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna speak from my perspective as a DJ. I
Absolutely.
feel like because that's what I'm going to use. I'm always thinking like, yo, when am I going to stop doing this? I feel like as soon as I go out and like I can't resonate with the music anymore, people like asking me to play shit, I'm just like, yeah, I just don't fuck with it.
And you never heard of that?
Yeah.
That's when you're going to retire.
And honestly, it's crazy because it still be at times like, oh, can you play blah, blah? It's usually the younger parties I do. Like sometimes I got this kid's birthday party doing shit. They're like, oh, can you play this or that? I'm like, bro, like it's literally just all YouTube artists. And I was like, yo, I've never...
On the playlist?
Yeah. And I was like, I haven't heard none of these cats. I'm playing. I was like, what the fuck am I playing right now for these kids?
Word.
But I feel like Wash is definitely, like you said, if you're still 68 and you're feeling great, like, cool. It's like really how you feel.
Right.
Like,
You also got to take care of your body now.
Yeah.
To feel that way. 30 years from now.
Well, I can't like really say I put a number on it. It's just like, I feel like you're gonna experience a moment in life and you're gonna be like, yeah, this is where like, all right, maybe I need to chill the fuck out.
Nah, I feel that.
But I feel like I'm gonna still be doing this for maybe another 20 years.
Nigga, you can DJ for the rest of your life. That's why it's one of the endless careers.
No, I feel like most of the successful DJs that I look up to didn't get really successful till they got into like their late 30s and 40s and shit.
Facts.
Right.
Yo, you look at Clue, you look at Red Alert, you look at fucking EFN, you look at any of these Funk Flex, you look at any of these niggas,
Even
bro.
the white dudes, Guetta, fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
It takes a while, bro. It takes a while. Okay. Well, you're gonna stay for this last one, and you just tell it. Yeah, you're the man, so you can tell these niggas you're gonna be late. I'm only gonna play some of it, not the whole thing.
Nothing.
Mark Zuckerberg and T-Pain did Lil Jon to the windows to the walls, I think.
Dance fine.
This will go nuts in Newport at the docks.
It'll be like at the end of the night. Low. How dare they make a slow country beat?
Everybody feeling it.
It is a slapper.
T-Pain got a chill.
Did you see T-Pain on the Drink Champs recently? You gotta watch that shit.
Wait, what did he say on Drink Champs? I want to know.
They were talking about like the whole like him and Akon like linking up originally before.
Yes. Was it not T Wayne? That was him and Wayne.
No, that was when him and Lil Wayne did it. But he was talking about like, so apparently I didn't realize this before too, but apparently at some point, like when T-Pain first started coming out, when he wrote what's the first thing that came out? The Stripper Joint or I'm Sprung?
I'm Sprung.
So like I guess when he wrote that, he originally wrote it for Akon. But
That wasn't a terrible song.
But Akon was on that time because like he had Locked Up out there and he had the other song. He's like, well, we don't do no like basically like he was like that.
We don't do songs for strippers.
No, he said we don't songs for bitches.
Like love songs, like
chicks and shit.
He said we don't.
Yeah,
that nigga's crazy. What kind
at that point, but then but fast forward after all this shit came out, he did Mr. Lonely. But anyway, but yeah, he was like talking about he was remember being like back home and like some dude calls him. He's like, yo, I had a flip phone at this time, Rigga. He was like, this shit was bad. You like, T-Pain's a funny ass.
I'm gonna watch.
Yo, you gotta watch it because just watch it.
T-Pain on Drink Champs with EFN and fucking Nori's.
Oh my
sloppy
God.
ass.
It was fucking funny. Mm-hmm. So he's like, yo, some dude basically calls like, yo, it's Akon, this and that. He's like, yeah, He obviously thinks it's somebody playing on his phone. He's like, yo, I have a flip phone at this point. So I'm like, nigga, like I slam my phone shut. Like he's like, yo, but he kept calling back and finally links up with him and shit. But like he was saying about how like Akon's like, oh, basically making it sound like, oh, you should feel like flattered that I'm calling you right now. He's like, nigga, so what? Like I'm in the hood right now. Like I'm still at home. Like I don't give a fuck if you call me. Like,
do something for me. Do something for me.
It's just bad funny. And I guess the reason why he originally reached out to T-Pain is because I didn't know this, but T-Pain had made a remix of Locked Up called I'm Fucked Up.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
I remember that remix.
So like I guess
yo, shout out to the mid 2000s. That was such a good band.
Man,
2005 to 2010 to go. Oh
sound like our parents. Like, man, you don't remember that good music back then, boy?
Yeah, that's what it was though.
Nah, the music was fire back then. Like everyone, like obviously the same thing. People like kind of like would try to like repeat trends like they do now. I gotta cut too soon. You know what I'm saying? You too.
Hey, girl.
Right now.
We'll cut right now.
But it's the same thing.
We gotta, but yeah.
Everyone follows like people's like the formula of what's popular and shit. But I was just like, yo, like I feel like back then.
You got everything? All right.
People were definitely a little bit more original. You know, that's what I was saying. Really. Like people did obviously like when T-Pain came out, there was mad motherfuckers wanted to do the auto-tune shit and it sounded like trash. And like people didn't realize like T-Pain actually could sing.
Yeah. Until the Masked Singer. That's when I found out.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
When this nigga was singing Hootie and the Blowfish and
he was killing shit.
He won. He won season 1. He smoked it. Hey, I was crying.
Honestly, one of the things like that was one of the biggest reveals. I was like, oh shit.
I was crying when he sang that Hootie and the Blowfish shit, nigga, the Darius Rucker. I cried, nigga. I had thug tears down each cheek.
But that's the thing, like it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like music can really like evoke emotions and make you feel something, whether it's happiness, sadness, or whatever. Like if somebody does something right, you really feel it. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Like, yeah, no, I agree 1,000%, bro. 100%. T-Pain is one of them ones. I just think the antics and him talking to niggas on stream while he's
all
that shit is like, it's weird, bro. Like, stop doing that. You're T-Pain.
Man,
leave that for Kai Cenat and all that.
He Grizzly fucking makes mad money off of it.
I get it, but let him he don't talk about it. That's the difference. But he'll talk about it in an interview, but he ain't gonna go on some random nobody's podcast and talk about it. That's the difference. But anywho's Cheeks just had to dip off, so we're gonna wrap because we can't do this without the big three. We love y'all. Yeah. Cass, sign off.
Yeah, it was nice to, get back together.
Get back to it. How you feel about the studio, yo?
I'm loving it, actually.
You like it, right?
I love it. I'm loving the color contrast.
Good vibe. We're going to get a banner right here.
Pre-game podcast banner.
Of course.
Nice.
Sign out on the
these
front
are our colors, too.
Threw me off when I pulled up. It said, like, extermination or something.
Oh, you're so
pest control or something.
How you got to do all of that? This nigga.
But yeah, this was nice. This is dope. And the space is dope.
This is our new space. Shout out to Raul. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Los. Shout out to the whole Conversations Pod Studio crew. Love you guys. This is our second episode in the space. I'm rocking the merch. I love it. Before you leave, don't leave. I'm going to buy you a shirt because I bought me and Cheek shirts. I bought the shirt last time we recorded. But yeah, episode 322. Sign off, bro.
I'm realizing like I'm trying to rush because I gotta go DJ Fishco like I do every Friday, but I'm pretty sure
you're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna be fine. Also, and number 2 is everyone's watching Jake Paul and Tyson.
I don't want to watch it. I want to see the replay of Tyson knocking this nigga.
Yeah, but anywhere they're not gonna be on. Like they're not gonna fight till like 1 o'clock tonight anyway. There's mad like on the card. And
so stupid.
Yeah, like they're not fighting until like 1 a.m. I'm still gonna.
It's pissing me off, and I really, 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 really hope Tyson is the pit bull that I know he is, and he just knocks that nigga out. I can't have that type of L on the black people. I can't.
Yo, did you?
Cass, it's not funny. I can't.
I'm not gonna do it right now because obviously we're trying to rap. But if you go on Google and type in the Jake Paul Tyson fight today and say like the results, they already have results up there, which is kind of funny.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
and that's the type of shit that I don't like to do. Yeah. Why the fuck you even bring that up? This nigga's a fake.
It's like some conspiracy shit. Like this shit seems like it's already set up.
322 of the pregame.
Thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate
Cheeks, of course. We love you, bro. Wole, Cheeks, Big Cass in the building. All the queens are here. We had DJ D-Wun, my brother. We love you. Thank you for jumping on with us. Until next time, yo. Peace.